Our daughter was a happy, healthy 4-year-old little girl until one day she came home with what we thought was a bad cough. It was influenza, and it took the life of our healthy, happy daughter.
Emily, who's our daughter who died from flu, she was 3.5 years old, just started preschool. Emily wasn't vaccinated, but she also wasn't recommended to be vaccinated.
Gianna was very lively and vivacious and fearless 2.5-year-old.
She was a very healthy child. She was 3 years old. She just came down with cold-like symptoms.
They didn't do any testing and just said it was a viral, and just to keep her hydrated. And
the next morning, I just wasn't feeling like she was getting any better.
Got out of the car and noticed she wasn't breathing, immediately called 911.
Then once we hit the emergency room at Blank Children's, everything just kind of started spiraling.
When I close my eyes at night, I can hear the beeping of those monitors.
And they gave us a chance to kind of hold her, and then we drove home. It's weird to drive home from the hospital, going to the parking lot and just driving home, and you just leave your kid.
My parents are founding family members of Families Fighting Flu, so they've been very passionate about making sure that nothing that happened to our family happens to anybody else or anybody else's family.
I ended up being diagnosed with influenza B. Now I am working as a medical assistant. I will be giving vaccinations.
There will be people who say that they had the flu once and it wasn't that bad. It's like, but it can be that bad.
Where we are now is kind of just an all people universal recommendation. Regardless of your health status, everyone's recommended that they get a flu shot every year.
And now I have the ability to make an accurate diagnosis, but to use that diagnosis to provide appropriate treatment. Game changer.
It's so important to protect your own families, and the most effective way to do that is through the flu vaccine.